Welcome to the Firing Squad Podcast, where four guys talk about blazing hot topics that they discuss when no one else is around. No fluff, no bull. They tell it like it is. And now, here is the squad.
All right, fellas, we are live. What episode is this? 12?
Yeah, this is gonna lose track of that shit.
I know, man.
This is 12, episode 12.
All right. Ham, take us away.
Yo, what's up, people? We back again. Let's check in. Who's here?
What up? It's Creekmore. Yo, it's your boy Loud.
And Breezy. Got an alias today.
Yo, what's up? Yeah, we gonna jump it off, just in full stride, So we gonna welcome you guys to the Bone Zone. So don't adjust your browsers or cut us off. So Loud, give any of our listeners who don't have a clue who Ken Bone is and what the Bone Zone is. Go ahead and tell us who that guy is.
All right. So I know most of America has been just captivated by these debates, the presidential debate. So at the most recent presidential debate, it was a kind of a town hall, so they were letting people ask questions, and then there's this one guy who America just latched onto, and primarily it was because of just how he looked. And he just, first of all, you know how we are. People see red sweater. I know somebody probably is Ken Bone the new.
He's a rib sweater, too.
Hey, they got the Ken Bone collection, though. I think, was it Izod or somebody,
It was Eddie Bauer.
Yeah, I was right. Probably Eddie Bauer. Or whatever, latched on and then tried to capitalize off that red sweater, for real, man.
Bone connection?
So Ken was one of the people at the town hall, and he stood up and asked this question or whatnot. I think we might have a soundbite for that question or whatnot. Roll it.
We have one more question from Ken Bone about energy policy. Ken?
What steps will your energy policy take to meet our energy needs, while at the same time remaining environmentally friendly and minimizing job loss for fossil power plant workers?
Mr. Trump, 2 minutes.
Absolutely. I think it's such a great question.
And that was
Who asked for Ken Bone? Was that Anderson Cooper who said Bone?
Yeah.
Why Anderson Cooper made me so uncomfortable with his pronunciation of Ken Bone? I was like, dude, but go ahead, man. So where did they find this guy at? Where did America find Ken Bone?
America found Ken Bone right there on TV. That was the first exposure to Ken Bone, and people just was like, oh my God. And I remember as soon as he popped up on the screen, immediately on Twitter, you had people who had taken, I guess, pictures of him on TV, posting it oh, Ken Bone, oh, all this and that about Ken Bone. And Ken Bone wrote, automatically had a social media generated 15 minutes of fame, just pop. And Ken Bone was I think he got, I want to say, one of the porn director, somebody offered Ken Bone $150,000 or something to do a porn. I'm not even joking.
That's why.
This is calling, man. So go ahead.
So my issue with the whole Ken Bone thing is okay, he had his 15 minutes, and I think he was even on some talk shows and shit afterwards, the next day or something.
CNN. You got 250 followers now too.
Right, and then maybe a week later. So this is what social media does. Social media will build you up and tear you down immediately. So they built him up. Ken Bone was just on the town hall asking questions. He didn't ask to be, for everything that happened to him. I'm sure he didn't hate that it was happening to him as well. But then, social media, people do, they started digging, and then they dug into his Reddit post. And do y'all know what Reddit is?
Yes.
So Loud,
ultimate message.
Before you jump into the Reddit post, you guys seen what's the show with all the serial killers on it, where they try to find the serial killers with Shamar Moore?
Oh, Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds. Okay, so let's just go Criminal Minds on Ken Bone right now. I need one of those FBI analysis. before we give the listeners like what they found in his Reddit, like what was your first impression? Like what kind of guy with these sensible slacks, the porn stash, the sensible little sweater? What kind of guy did you think he was off first sight? Let's everybody go around. Go ahead.
I mean, I think everybody looks at him as like this little lovable nerd.
Like who owns cats? Probably. Nah.
I looked at him as that. I was like, wow, look at this little nerdy, kind of just like lovable little chubby nerdy dude or whatever, asking the question, and wow, like that's what I thought.
So I thought that he was the type to play like World of Warcraft on the computer.
Yes.
And then he probably had some stuff in his cookies on his computer that you probably don't want to see, like a Jarrett from the Subway type thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I thought he had probably owned an abnormal amount of cats and liked to be tickled.
and he definitely could have been on To Catch a Predator.
Oh my God! Oh yeah! No, I did think he definitely looked like that type of person that if you told me some shit like that went on with him, that I would believe.
I mean, you can't just be rocking the stash these days, man. Like in 2015, you have a mustache.
Right, that stash screams I have a weird collection of porn that I have tucked away from my viewing pleasures. That's what it screams.
But he had the OG red rib sweater on. He had the white button down and a white tie on. Y'all sleeping on he had the white tie on.
He had a white tie? That shit
pretty
just
sure
blended in like a pavilion. I had no idea.
Hold on, he had on the white tie?
Man, I'm pretty sure, man. I'm pretty sure that was a white tie.
Man. I think you're right.
Yeah, he had a tie. He had a white tie.
So Ken got his 15 minutes and was riding his little hype. And then people started to dig into Ken Bone's background and his life.
What's Reddit? What is it? I was asking my wife that.
So Reddit is pretty much like a huge public board. It's like just a big ass damn board where you just go in there and talk about whatever you want to talk about. So it has like a bunch of different topics, a bunch of different discussion topics and stuff. I mean, you can go on Reddit and find
anything.
You can find content on anything you want to talk about.
Yeah.
Like you want to go on Reddit and talk about video games, or you want to go on Reddit and talk about how you hate Muslims or black people, or you want to go on Reddit. I mean, it's everything.
It's like
anything you can think about.
It's a message board.
It's just a freedom of speech post.
Now, can you assume an alias on there, or you got to?
Yeah.
You get a username.
Yeah, you have a login name. Yeah, you have profile picture, but you can make it whatever you want. It's just like any other message board. You can have an avatar of like Dungeons and Dragons, or an avatar of Muhammad Ali, or whatever you want, and make up.
Yeah, thinking about it. Like, why we should be like dropping links on Reddit.
You're right.
But
then they went into his Reddit post and found like all of this, like, I guess, unsavory
work type. Like not safe for work type stuff.
I think he had some very controversial comments about Trayvon Martin on there. Just a lot of different stuff. So social media made Ken Bone and then immediately tore him down.
Yeah, he was up there talking about stuff like when those new pictures of Jennifer Lawrence got leaked. He was talking about how he saw her butthole and he liked it, like stuff like that.
Damn, bro.
Started talking about how pregnant women in bathing suits are human submarines, and he loves that. Like he was all over the place, man.
Wow.
So Ken Bone is a clone of savage.
Ken Bone is a wild boy.
Yeah. Like, what did he say about the Asian, the Brazilian? What was that, Mike?
He was saying that a Brazilian body with an Asian face would be like the perfect woman, and was talking about how he idolizes and fantasizes about women with Asian features and Brazilian bodies. So Ken like him thick.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? I can't disagree with Ken there.
I told you about that. What I told you. If you search the cookies on his computer, Lord have mercy, can you imagine?
He
said,
don't
what if I search y'all cookies?
You good, bro?
Yeah, Yeah, you could. You could. You find a whole bunch of work stuff. Guaranteed.
You might learn how to play an instrument. Look, it said, he suggested that the killing of Trayvon Martin was legally justified.
Right. So it's like, so this is my thing. This is where I have an issue. I have an issue with people. I have an issue with digging into. I guess there's still a level, I think, of confidentiality, I guess, between like your personal life to me that I don't feel like it's right to be exposed in his case.
But did he forfeit that right by going on Reddit?
Yeah. All those public, I think a lot of those public sites where you can just drop in and
that's a trap, man.
Either say a comment or set a topic of discussion. They can always trace that stuff back to you. It's not private. So, I mean, I guess the thing about it is Ken wasn't expecting to be an overnight celebrity either when he went to the.
And look at so they say Ken committed a felony. They said it was felony insurance fraud. Did y'all hear this one?
No.
He said I didn't scam any money. I forged documents to make it look like I had car insurance so I wouldn't get fired from my pizza delivery job. During the 2 months it took me to pay and get my real insurance back, my fake cars and documents fooled 3 bosses and the cop. I made them with Microsoft Paint by scanning an old card and changing the dates 1 pixel at a time.
Yeah,
the paper documents and receipts were a bit tougher. Can't say how I did them. I don't know how long the statute of limitations is on that.
Well, apparently not long enough, buddy.
Damn.
Ken's an idiot for posting that.
Where was Ken delivering? Who was Ken delivering pizzas for?
I don't know,
Papa
man.
John's, man.
That's
Probably
not what
Papa
you
John's.
expect, though, to pull up at your door.
Man, he look like a Domino's type dude to me, man.
Yeah, Domino's. The Domino's don't deliver, though, do they?
No, he definitely had. It was definitely probably Papa.
That's what
It was probably Papa John's. Don't Papa John's wearing a red shirt? You know, Ken
I
wearing
told you, man,
red.
it's Papa John's. It was Papa John's and Pizza Hut, man.
Domino's delivers. Cause if y'all been to my house, I got that steep driveway. How about the Domino's dude came to my house, going to deliver the pizza, get a tip, and then hit the back of my car and then try to pull off.
Wow.
And left. I had to call the police to go ahead and get this Negro from the Domino's hub.
Wow.
Hey, man, you trying to ride out on you.
I know Domino's delivers.
Damn, man. Jeez. But
So you don't think Ken? You think all the attention Ken Bone got is unsolicited?
Yeah, he didn't ask for any of that. And my question to you guys is where do you draw the line between digging into someone's personal life and exposing that? Where's the line drawn?
It depends on the situation, man. Are you talking about like in terms of?
Let's talk about in terms of Ken. Ken's not a public figure. He's not running for office. He's not a he's not a celebrity.
So why does it matter?
Well, here's the thing.
Right.
I actually think he did ask for it.
Yeah, that's true.
He did ask for it. He embraced his new celebrity, his newfound fame. Because if you think about it, he asked a question and then it went viral. But then he accepted all of the. He was on CNN the next morning. He was on like the Today Show. He was on all these different shows, taking advantage of it. His Twitter account went up to 2. He said he had 2 followers. It was his grandma and somebody else. Now he's got 250. So he absolutely embraced his newfound celebrity. So what comes with that is you got the haters going to dig in any and everything on you.
Yeah, anything I post, I'm ready for it to be used against me at any time. So I mean, just me personally, I just realized that before I hit post.
Right. I just don't think he was thinking that they would do it. A lot of people are very naive when it comes to social media. They think once they put it out there, and they can go back and I can delete it or I can go back and undo it. No, someone can screenshot it and pull it back up.
But to Lau's point though, why him? Like, why target him? I mean, he's just harmless.
It's almost a form of cyberbullying, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because the first imagery of Ken looks like somebody that you would pick at. You know what I'm saying? That was just. He almost reminds you of a Chris Farley on one of those movies. You know what I'm saying?
Which is why everyone started laughing. The average person started laughing when they put him up there. They were like, this